Hey, thanks for tuning in to episode number 88 of the Fast Pass podcast. Coming up, Disneyland After Dark events announced for winter and spring 2020. Thanks for tuning in, and now, it's your Fast Pass time. There are many who have entered the world of yesterday, tomorrow, and fantasy inside Disneyland Park. But have you taken the time to look closer at Walt's original Magic Kingdom in detail? How did Disneyland come to be? Well, to those interested in learning more about this happy place, welcome. We're taking a closer look at the Walk in Walt's Disneyland Footsteps guided tour and see how your next visit to the Disneyland Resort could be transformed with this extra magical experience. The Walk in Walt Disneyland's Footsteps guided tour is a special tour that explores Walt's crafting of the happiest place on Earth, from his early years during park conception to his final visit. Throughout Disneyland Park, the tour stops to reveal special moments from Disneyland's beginnings, including information about classic attractions. Guests can also be able to hear historical fun facts thanks to a special tour headset, which plays archive recordings, including Walt's opening day speech. On the tour, you will encounter magic at historically significant locations throughout the park. For example, when you walk down Main Street, USA, your guide will explain how Walt's childhood town inspired the design process for his old-fashioned Main Street. Your guide might even share the significance of the names on the windows above. Each person played an important role in the development of Disneyland, including Disney family members, cast members, and Imagineers. You will then hop aboard the Disneyland Railroad, where you'll learn more about Walt's love for locomotives and how it's seen throughout the parks today. You'll also stop by the 5-ton petrified tree in Frontierland, where you'll learn why Walt gave this tree to his wife Lillian. You'll also hear inspirational stories from Walt's upbringing in Marceline, Missouri. For example, you'll learn about Walt's early inspirations for Fantasyland. Walt saw the play Peter Pan as a young boy and was inspired by the performance. He was so influenced by the story that he created a flight harness so that he could become Peter Pan, always turning his dreams into reality. Later, in a school performance, Walt took the lead role as Peter Pan and used a hoist and tackle to fly. On the tour, you'll also learn about his 1958 attraction dedicated to Alice in Wonderland, as well as the opening day attraction King Arthur Carousel with the famous horse, Jingles. Further along the journey, retracting Walt's footsteps, your guide will whisk you through historic details found inside the plans for the park and will explain how Walt's persistence towards his goals was made in strides. You'll see where Walt experienced many successes as well as setbacks, leading to the grand opening of Disneyland in 1955. For example, at Central Plaza next to the partner statue, you'll learn why Walt artistically designed this location to be the central location to the theme park. You'll also learn how, on opening day, later referred to by some who were there as Black Sunday, was just as exciting as it was logistically challenging. If you ever wondered the significance of the Main Street Opera House, then you're in luck. You'll browse through the amazing galleries of photos and artwork on the walls, while your guide explains their significance to Walt's vision for the resort. After a showing of great moments with Mr. Lincoln, you'll be able to better understand the true meaning of liberty in the eyes of Walt himself. The tour is filled with wonderful surprises along the way too, including the chance to experience classic attractions that connect with Walt's very personal vision for the park. For even more magic, you will also take home an impressive collectible pin, alongside your own personalized button. Opening like a small book, the pin includes an inspirational quote from Walt Disney. Here are some things you should know about the Walk in Walt Disneyland's Footsteps guided tour. The tour is approximately 3 hours long. Depending on the time of day, you will end the tour with a delicious lunch or dinner on the Main Street USA, provided for all tour participants by the Jolly Holiday Bakery Cafe. Theme park admission for Disneyland Park is required to attend the tour. Tour or tour elements are also subject to cancellation without notice due to, and without limitation to, attraction availability, inclement weather, and other conditions. For pricing and booking information, call 714-781-TOUR. Also be sure to check out the other Disneyland Resort guided tours at Disneyland.com. Merry and bright day and night, the 2019 Epcot International Festival of the Holidays presented by Advent Health shares an abundance of joy and festive holiday traditions with you and your family now through December 30th. The spirit of joy and seasonal lore infuse Epcot, where storytellers from countries around the world showcase share legends and traditions ranging from a musical tour of the Great White North with the Canadian Holiday Voyagers to the Hanukkah storytellers' tales of diverse music and customs between Morocco and France pavilions. Daily performances of Joyful, a celebration of the season, will share uplifting gospel, R&B, and holiday songs of Christmas and Kwanzaa at the World Showcase Plaza stage. And the food. At Holiday Kitchens encircling the World Showcase Promenade, you'll find potato dumpling with mushroom sauce from Germany, slow roasted turkey with stuffing at American Holiday Table, Canadian wild rice and ham soup from Yukon Holiday Kitchen. Their offerings are vast and suited to many palates. Your sweet tooth will thank you as you embark on the holiday cookie stroll. Gingerbread or black and white cookie, anyone? Then catch a performance of the beloved Candlelight Processional each evening with a celebrity narrator, 50-piece orchestra, and full choir. For a grand holiday breakfast, lunch, or dinner, book a candlelight processional table service dining package at select restaurants, which includes guaranteed seating at a same-day candlelight performance. And there's a fun new Future World Festival edition this year. Living with the Land, Merry and Bright Nights. When the seasonal sun sets, you can embark on the classic Living with the Land boat cruise through greenhouses thriving with colorful fruits and veggies and decorated with sparkling holiday light displays. There's so much to see and do, you'll want to return for another go-around. Epcot Scrolls. In each entertainment location, you'll discover one of 13 scrolls featuring fun new ideas for your own holiday traditions and tips to find nearby holiday photo spots. Voices of Liberty. You won't want to miss the beautiful a cappella holiday music of the Dickens Carolers at the American Adventure Pavilion. Green Landing Family Play Zone. You and your human family can explore this lush green spot with Wally and Eve. Holiday Markets. It's easy to celebrate the season with authentic gifts from special holiday markets of Mexico, Norway, Germany, Italy, France, and more. Best of Epcot merchandise collections give Chip and Dale a showcase on mugs, jerseys, ornaments, and the holiday cookie jar. The Candlelight Processional is performed 3 times nightly at 5, 6:45, and 8:15 p.m. Guaranteed seating is available by booking a Candlelight Processional dining package at EpcotHolidays.com or by calling 407-WDW-BEST. Disneyland After Dark, the specially themed after-hours park experience featuring unique entertainment, special food, one-of-a-kind photo opportunities, collectible merchandise, and more, kicks off 2020 with 4 distinct events at the Disneyland Resort. These separately ticketed evening events grant you special access to either Disneyland or Disney California Adventure Park after closing. Select attractions will also remain open exclusively for event guests, usually with shorter wait times. In addition, you'll receive unlimited digital downloads of Disney PhotoPass photos taken during the party to capture all your Disneyland After Dark memories. Here are the details. 80s Night, January 29th, Disneyland Park. Stroll down memory lane during this throwback bash packed with totally tubular fun. Dust off those leg warmers, shoulder pads, and other vintage looks for 80s Night to enjoy. Flash back to Videopolis. Take over the Fantasyland Theater with a live VJ, music videos, and dancers boogie into the decade's hottest hits. Awesome After Dark. Fireworks to the max. Fireworks show, high-energy musical entertainment, and more. Throwback. Style encounters with Disney friends of yesteryear. Immersive photo opportunities with a nostalgic twist. Decade-inspired decor. Food, beverages, and merchandise offerings. Access to Disneyland Park starting at 6 p.m. Sweethearts Night. February 12th and February 13th, Disneyland Park. The happiest place on Earth will once again transform into the most romantic with an extra pinch of pixie dust. If you missed last year's Sweethearts Night, now's your chance to experience the ultimate date night in style with Love Song, themed dance parties throughout the park, as well as a glitzy royal ball. Encounters with darling Disney couples, including Cinderella and Prince Charming, Aladdin and Jasmine, and of course, Mickey Mouse and Minnie Mouse. Romantic photo opportunities featuring sweet scenes from iconic Disney films. Lovely decor, food, beverages, and merchandise offerings. Access to Disneyland Park starting at 6 p.m. Pixar Night, March 5th, Disney California Adventure Park. Spend an exciting night celebrating some of the world's best loved stories and characters from Pixar Animation Studios. Proudly wear your Pixar best and check out all that the event has to offer, including interactive dance parties themed to favorite Pixar stories, including the retro cool Incredibles family and Scare-tastic gang from Monsters, Inc. Encounters with crowd-pleasing Pixar pals, including Russell and Carl from Up, and Joy and Sadness from Inside Out. Playful fun photo opportunities. Whimsical decor, food, beverages, and merchandise offerings. Access to Disney California Adventure Park starting at 5 p.m. Villains Night, April 30th, Disney California Adventure Park. Unleash your inner villain in a deliciously sinister soiree, bursting with Disney's most mischievous misfits. Villains Night will summon you to come dressed in garb inspired by Disney villains and experience Villains Cabaret with a cast of outlaws singing and dancing their way through a riff-raff lovin' review. Spellbinding DJ hosted dance parties and sing-alongs throughout the park. Encounters with some of Disney's famously nefarious friends or their henchmen. Photo opportunities themed to popular villain lairs and thrones. Dastardly decor, food, beverages, and merchandise offerings. Access to Disney California Adventure Park starting at 6 p.m. Visit Disneyland.com for more details and pricing for these Disneyland After Dark events. Parking fees are not included in the ticket price. A limited quantity of tickets for each event will be available beginning next week. December 3rd, tickets on sale for Disneyland Resort annual pass holders. December 4th, tickets on sale for general public. Hey, thanks again for listening to this episode of the Fast Pass Podcast. As always, we appreciate your feedback, so be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and be sure to tell your friends. The stories featured in this podcast are sourced from the Disney Parks blog and the Universal Parks blog. Be sure to check out both for more news and details. The FastPass podcast is proudly an independent podcast and is not affiliated with any companies or brands or is an official spokesperson for either. The FastPass podcast is produced by ARS Productions, copyright 2019.